What's up, my crypto legends? So yes, the price of Bitcoin has been extremely bullish for the last few weeks. Massive ETF hype. Right now, we're creating a little bit of choppy action. Whether we do create a new yearly high getting above $38,000, it is likely to get that pullback down to $34,000 at some point. So once this happens, what are the opportunities? There are some altcoins that I want to talk in this episode, guys, where they are very interesting buying levels. We've seen Solana absolutely exploding, Avalanche picking up. What are the other ones that we want to take a look at today to see where is the next major opportunity, guys? Make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode. Guys, I'm not here to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been a little bit boring during the last couple of days. What we do know is a higher time frame levels, which is that 38,800, that point of control from 2021 and 2022. And also this level over here where we do have a daily, a value area low, $34,000 range. There's a lot of liquidity sitting at that zone, which is likely going to be claimed at some point. So that major drop of a few $1,000s will likely affect some altcoins. Remember, guys, before I continue, you do still have that 10-day free trial in the Legends trading community. You just need to follow some steps. One of the steps is signing up with a link in the description for Bybit, Mexi, or BingX. Deposit $100, and then obviously you're just sharing your UID and you're getting access to the Legends trading community for 10 days so you can see the value there. Now, yes, we might think, okay, Solana has pumped very aggressively. Will it continue? It's hitting a little bit of resistance here. This lower high sitting right here at $60. Okay, we can see it's getting a little bit of a reaction. We can see Avalanche also at the same scenario, hitting this lower high, getting a little bit of a consolidation. I personally think that more upside is possible. However, it's a little bit of a risk as you do see this choppy action. There are two altcoins that I want to talk about in this episode, which will bring us massive gains if we were to get that pullback on Bitcoin. It is likely to happen. That pullback to $34,000 will likely give that drop to some altcoins, and we need to be ready which altcoins are the ones that we want to get in. One of them being Polkadot, guys. Polkadot, massive L1 project that is lagging behind the rest of the L1s, such as Solana, Avalanche, and many other ones in the top 100. We can see it's facing here the resistance of this descending wedge, also this lower high, forming this kind of double bottom. However, what if the price starts getting resistance here, as we can see, and starts getting a pullback in the coming days? We could be forming an inverted head and shoulder. Inverted head and shoulders usually form at a descending wedge pattern. We need to be ready, guys, because if we do come all the way down to this high volume node, when we do take a look at the volume profile, we do have a high volume node because there was a massive consolidation here back in October, November of 2020. You can see that big high volume node right there that could provide us some massive support, as you can see on the chart. That would be forming an inverted head and shoulder, guys. No longer a double bottom. This bottom is higher than this one. As you can see, if we were to get that pullback all the way down to the same zone here, right at the $4.40 level, hitting also the 618 Fibonacci from the low here created in October to the highs, then you can see that that 618 is fitting here for the possible right shoulder. Now, yes, you might think that this is a pattern that we want a confirmation. We want a breakout here so we can actually long the breakout. However, if you are in a long position here, swing long position or buying on spot, I think this has got to be the easiest 2x cryptocurrency for the next coming weeks, not even months, I would say weeks even, to have some massive gains. Well, massive gains, doing a 2x on your spot, that is absolutely phenomenal. Of course, if you are using some leverage, doing a swing trade here, low leverage, then obviously you can be making some huge gains. This is something that I'm looking at here, just keeping it really simple, guys. No indicators, just realizing the structure here, a descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. Yes, Bitcoin is overextended, could drop a few $1,000s to $34,000. That is going to bring a drop on altcoins as well. We do not need to be scared. We need to be ready to take action. I think the bottom here for Polkadot is in, at least in the short term, at $3.60. And this drop that we are going to have potentially in the coming days will not manage to come all the way down to this low. Forming that higher low, hitting that high volume node, hitting this low over here for a possible right shoulder and hitting the 618 Fibonacci zone, potentially the 7.8 if it gets a little bit volatile. this is a low leverage swing long position for the next coming weeks, because we could smash out here from this wedge and hit round about $8 and higher, okay, even the top of the wedge, okay, which is sitting around about $10, making that beautiful 2x and even higher, something that we need to take into consideration. So yes, not waiting for the breakout, waiting for that pullback, and I would be interested in longing right over here, speculating in that higher low, in that inverted head and shoulder with the descending wedge, so we can make some massive gains in the next coming weeks. Some other people prefer for that resistance to be broken and long here, but this could be a fake out. Much better to be in a long position here from lower levels. So very interesting zone, guys. We do have that high volume node also on Polkadot sitting at $4.40. Big level, guys. We want to take it into consideration because it's likely going to give us a great opportunity. Now, of course, I am using Bitcoin as confluence. I need Bitcoin to get that drop, and it's very possible to happen, guys. However, we might get one more leg up here to the 38,800 and then get that pullback. I do expect it to happen. Of course, I'm not going to speculate it's going to happen. Of course, if it does happen, that is when I'm going to take action on these altcoins such as Polkadot, waiting for that pullback. It will be a great level for a long because I expect Bitcoin to hold nicely, support here, and have continuation to the upside in the coming weeks. Pay attention to this level because it's going to be the level that we want to get in. Another cryptocurrency that's forming a very similar pattern that is lagging behind from Avalanche, also from Solana. We want to see Algorand, guys. Algorand, yes, we did have some big issues with the SEC. People are thinking that Algorand is not going to manage to pick up. This is huge, guys. This is a project that I'm actually spot buying, and I do strongly believe it will do very well in the next coming months and even few weeks. We are hitting this resistance. We talked about this possible double bottom. Now, this bottom obviously is higher than this one, so no doubt that we could be forming the same pattern here, getting that pullback all the way down to around about the 10-cent zone. In between 10 and 11 cents, that is when I would be interested again here for that possible long to finally come up and break this 14-cent level, which we are struggling very much. We got that resistance back in June. Also here in November, we are having massive wicks. If we were to get that pullback, it is likely to create a higher low, guys. We want to be ready for that level, for the range here, to start speculating in buying spot Algorand potentially, because this for me is also an easy 2x, okay, in my personal opinion. No financial advice, do your own research and take your own risk. However, for me, this is a position that I will be taking. I will be buying spot Algorand here at this zone and also getting into a nice swing long position, low leverage. You don't need to use 50x or 100x, you know, just by using a 3x or a 4x, round about that leverage here for these altcoins is more than enough to make massive gains. I'm speculating on this to happen, guys. And obviously, Bitcoin is going to help for that pullback if it does come all the way down to $34,000, potentially in the coming days, guys. Now, something that I'm expecting here for this breakout, of course, I would be targeting easily the 20-cent level. That would be the target zone here of this inverted head and shoulder scenario. Just easy, simple technical analysis, realizing that this is an accumulation stage and that the price will likely break out, guys. We've had consolidation here for the last few months, and this is something to take advantage of, okay? Now, long in here at this level or shorting is a little bit risky. Of course, Bitcoin could get the pump and Algorand break in. Also here we could have Polkadot breaking this resistance. However, it would give us a great entry if we were to get that pullback. I would be happier to long Polkadot at the $4.40 zone here, and also Algorand in between the 10-cent and 11-cent, guys, so we can get that rally and make some huge gains in the next coming weeks. Remember, today we do have the funk minutes. We are likely going to see some volatility today, something that I wanted to point out. Make sure to trade safe, guys, and I will see you in the next one.